Fox 2 News at 5 starts now.
The man accused of abducting a 2-year-old girl after allegedly sexually assaulting and stabbing her mother has now been criminally charged.
But 3 days later, there is still no sign of little Winter Smith. Fox 2's Charlie Langton joining us live with today's developments in the case. Anything new today, Charlie?
Well, I'll tell you what, there are a couple of new things today. First of all, I'm at Ascension St. John Hospital in Detroit, and if you take a look over my shoulder, there's a Lansing police vehicle that we believe is guarding a 26-year-old man, Rashad Trice. That man, Trice, was arraigned earlier today here in the hospital on 8 different felonies, including attempted murder and sexual assault against the mother of 2-year-old Winter Smith. Now, it's really unusual because none of those 8 felonies have anything at all to do with the disappearance of Winter Cole Smith. Obviously, if they find the little girl, there may be more charges, assuming Trice is the one. But there are also a lot of efforts going on today to try to find that little girl. Take a look now. A little unusual, a hospital for a courtroom, but on Wednesday afternoon here at St. John Ascension Hospital in Detroit, a Lansing police vehicle remains in the parking lot while 26-year-old Rashad Trice is arraigned inside the hospital, but not for the disappearance of 2-year-old Winter Cole Smith.
People that commit crimes don't like to keep that to themselves. They like to talk to other people.
But Trice not talking at all as he remains hospitalized for his injuries he sustained when St. Clair Shores police tried to arrest him after a high-speed chase and a collision Monday morning. He doesn't really have to talk, does he?
No.
According to the Ingham County prosecutors, Trice is facing 8 felonies, the most serious of which is attempted murder and criminal sexual conduct for the brutal stabbing and sexual assault on Winter's mother Sunday night in Lansing. But where is Winter? The police are hoping Trice will tell.
We get it. You're in a jam right now. You're not sure what to do, and this every day is getting bigger and bigger for you. We want to get Winter home. That's our first concern. We'll worry about all the other stuff later.
Also Wednesday, the family review the likely route taken by Trice from Lansing to St. Clair Shores and begin their own independent search with the help from the Doc Ellis Foundation, concentrating in Southfield, Lathrop Village, and Detroit.
If you actually have Winter in your possession, give us a call.
All right, if you have Winter in your possession or know anything about Winter, give the FBI a call, Michigan State Police a call, or Crime Stoppers, or for that matter, any police agency. Now, more charges could be filed against Trice if, in fact, they can make the link between the disappearance and Mr. Trice. That's not yet going on. Again, as we heard, a number of people are still searching and all over. You saw the photograph of where Trice allegedly started from Lansing and how he got to St. Clair Shores, and there's a lot going on. That, by the way, the Doc Ellis Foundation is a national organization that specializes in trying to find missing persons. Also, we know that the FBI still has a $25,000 reward for the whereabouts of Winter. I'm live here in Detroit. Taryn, I'll send it back to you.
Well, Charlie, obviously there's a lot of concern as each day passes, and it really comes down to the individual who was last seen with her. Police, I'm assuming they continue to try to get information from him.
They're always trying to get some information from him, but as we said, though, he's a criminal defendant right now. He's been arraigned. He's been Mirandized, as they say, and the first words out of any lawyer's mouth would say, you do not have to talk. That's the problem. We hope he will talk. There could still be some kind of a deal, perhaps. But again, we really want to focus on where is Winter. I did talk to some family members, and they're worried. They're concerned, but they're not giving up hope yet. Obviously, it's an ongoing situation, and they're actually out there as we speak. And, of course, we'll follow this story, Taryn.
Right. All we can hope is that he told somebody something, potentially, and that person may come forward. Charlie, thank you for the update.
Yep.
Well, shots rang out overnight during a massive party on Detroit's west side. This happened at the corner of Homer and Chalfont, where hundreds had gotten together. At around 12:30 this morning, someone started shooting, striking 3 women, 2 of those teenagers. All 3 of them were taken to the hospital. They're now listed in stable condition. No word on who the suspect is. We'll have more from a neighbor who heard the shots coming up tonight on Fox 2 News at 6.
Well, another extremely hot day out there. Feeling like summer, though.
Oh, it definitely did. The car thermometer said 93 today. Just as we were passing there on Gloucester, there are some stray showers in the area. Let's get our first look at our forecast with Weather Authority Rich Luderman. Rich, 93 at some points, huh?
Pretty warm out there with sun and clouds. Let me show you the numbers as of 5 o'clock. We're at 90. There's Lansing, 90. Look at Mount Pleasant, 92 degrees. But then again, on the other side of Lake Michigan, much more comfortable. And that's what's coming our way starting tomorrow, but especially into the weekend. You can see some clusters of storms up in the thumb, some storms down there south of Toledo. We'll zoom in with Sky Tracker and show you some of these showers over the Irish Hills of Lenawee County, out around Jackson as well. So this evening, it's going to stay warm and muggy, but some of these showers may quickly cross the area. How about live pictures from Mount Clemens? Blue skies there at 87 degrees right near Lake St. Clair. For the rest of tonight, 71. It's going to stay sticky right into the evening hours, and then check out what's coming up next. Tomorrow is our best chance for some much-needed wet weather with our next cold front, and then Saturday, just a chance of a shower. We're going to check that full 7-day for you coming up in 10. Roop, Taryn, back to you.
Rich, we'll talk to you then. Thank you. Residents at a senior apartment building in Detroit have been unable to beat the heat.
Yes, and after suffering with no air conditioning for the past several days, they called the Fox 2 problem solvers. Here's Fox 2's Hillary Golston.
I have multiple sclerosis, and it's a heat-related illness. I've not been well at all.
Roy Roche showed us his thermostat Wednesday. He sent us this video of it. 94 degrees inside his apartment at Across the Park on Annabelle in Detroit. How is everyone else handling it, and do you have a lot of seniors?
It's a lot of seniors, a lot of people with health issues like myself. Everybody's miserable. Everybody is. Online,
the building is labeled as a senior apartment. And Apartments.com and Apartment Finder list air conditioning as an amenity here, which makes sense because of who's inside. Roy says the AC's been out since last Thursday.
They're saying tomorrow. Today, it's we may have it done by the end of the week if they have the part. And I asked her, simply, isn't there somebody else that can do it? And it's just blown off.
Have they given you any substantial excuse besides the part?
That's it. That's all. They have so many other problems here. Sewage backups from the rain and things like that.
Hi, it's Hillary from Fox 2. Anybody there? So I tried to speak with someone in the office. We think they were in there based on what we heard and saw, but they didn't want to speak with us, apparently. Hi, this is Hillary Golston calling from Fox 2 News. We are calling about air conditioning being out at Across the Park since last Thursday, according to residents. If you wouldn't mind giving me a call back, that'd be great. Roy says after our attempts to reach the office of speaking with the city about this problem, he got a call from an inspector who promised they're going to set up a cooling room in the building because AC is out throughout, and hopefully get him a portable AC unit to help in his apartment. Hillary Golston, Fox 2 News.
Well, the city tells us air conditioning isn't a requirement for apartment buildings, but they are monitoring the health and safety of everybody who lives there. They've spoken with the property managers, and insured staff are trying to provide as many wellness checks as possible.
A busy night for Dearborn police responding to dozens of calls regarding fireworks. Residents dealt with absolute mayhem, including this incident where a group of teens set off fireworks right in the middle of Ford Road.
How unbelievable is that? Scary there. As officers responded, a mortar was launched right at a police cruiser.
And several people were ticketed, and officers are now speaking out, saying none of this is funny. Fox 2's Jessica Dupnack has more.
It's very clear whoever fired off a mortar at a marked Dearborn police car knew exactly who they were aiming for. Thankfully, that officer inside is okay, but the scout car suffered some serious damage. Take a look. That explosion going off right on a Dearborn police car. The mortar firework launched as officers flooded the area near Fordson High School for this. A group or multiple groups setting off fireworks on Ford Road. Drivers dodging the explosions right around 11 at night on the 4th.
Totally unacceptable. It's illegal. It's dangerous. People can get hurt. People can get killed.
As officers responded, one of them became a target. This is dash cam video from a fully marked squad car. The officer is inside. You can see a couple people launch a mortar firework right at the car. The officer was thankfully okay, but his car was not.
We're not talking about sparklers here. We're talking about, mortars and large fireworks that project up into the sky.
Dearborn Police Corporal Dan Bartok says they responded to well over 50 fireworks-related calls Tuesday. For the fireworks on Ford Road, several citations were issued, but no one is in custody for firing at that squad car. Police are working hard to ID whoever did it.
Not something that we are used to. It's not something that we will become used to.
You might know who did this, and Dearborn Police, they are looking for tips. If you have any, you know who to call. Reporting in Dearborn, Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.